What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mood Jenkins, aka Aw Shit. I told a lot of people I was dropping a drift tune, and I know everybody was like, "Why you always lying? Why you keep on lying?" But I ain't lying. This is the video right here. You know what I'm saying? So, as promised, as due, what we gonna do? We gonna make it real personal today. From Team Red Rum exclusive, we're going to show everybody in the world how we tune our own D1 Formula Drift competition cars. Now, we will be holding our own events. A lot of our events, they are high speed, and I know that there is a little bit of a difference as far as with wheel players and controller players, so I do have to specify this is a controller based tune. Now, you can use the foundation of this tune and just tweak it however you want to tweak it. So when we hold these competitions, they will be cash events. They're going to be balls to the wall, full send. You know what I'm saying? We're not holding back anything. We're not making no excuses. So it's a $10 registration fee, 16 spots. Top 8 will get the highlight reels, and it's winner take all. So if you want to be a part of the event, make sure that you go below and you put hashtag mood in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Now also, if you do take this tune and you do feel that it does work for you or that it doesn't work for you, feel free to comment and let us know your feedback, how you feel the tune went for you. You know what I'm saying? It's really about the reaction time as well. It's not necessarily just about the numbers. I can give you the best numbers in the world, but you got to get used to the body roll. You got to get used to the weight transfer. You have to play with your controller settings. You definitely have to play with your controller settings. And the number one thing that I recommend, always have traction control off. When you enter a lobby, sometimes your traction control will be on and you won't know it. So make sure when you're in the pit, you always turn your traction control off. And make sure you turn your counter steer assist off as well. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way for you to really get the full capability out of the tunes that we're about to give you today. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and break into this. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe. But if you do want to be a part of the experience when we do hold our events, we will not be streaming them live. You will only get the edited clips. So like I said, go ahead and hashtag mood in the comments. We'll add you into the groups. When we go to hold our events, the top 8 will have spectators, top 16 we're just going to run it. With that being said, I'm going to give y'all what you want, man. I'm going to give you what you need, man. I'm going to give you this part 1 to putting together this D1 tune right now. So let's go ahead and crack into it. Like, comment, subscribe. We're about to get it popping. 3, 2, 1, go! You'll never find blum 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 a drift car like mine. Alright, you bunch of walnuts, we're gonna break into this. Steering angle adapter, hydraulic handbrake, carbon ceramic brake kit. First 3 things that I recommend that you want to buy when you're trying to do an FD build. Now, I have not done the engine balance tuning yet, but I did get the polished parts. It did help out a lot. I do still have to buy that. Like I said, as you can see with my money, you know what I'm saying, I'm not balling. I got to do a couple races. The racing air filter, the racing muffler is recommended. The brakes I bought before. The fully customizable suspension, the fully customizable transmission, and the racing clutch, along with that LSD. You want to make sure you get those, because those are going to help execute so far as the power distribution. When you hit the throttle, you want that thing to get up and go. Now, so far as the turbo kits, I would recommend buying the turbo kit to start with the fully customizable computer. If you're doing the lower horsepower power, you can do a low end turbo, and it really will help you out so far as for engaging. If you got a higher horsepower, I recommend the high end turbo so you can maintain that power with that speed. Now let's talk about something that a lot of people have questioned but really don't truly understand: the body rigidity. Get the top 3 weight reductions and the body rigidity, and I'll come back to that. Bore up, high lift cams, high compression pistons. Oh my, do we need these things? Yes, you do. Top 10%, I would say yes, you do. Because like I said, they're really going to help deliver that throttle response where that low end is just going to kick out. It's going to whip. Now you will have to adjust and balance on comfort hards, because the comfort hards get a little slippery. Now people have tried sports hards, sports softs. It's really good for twos, but when you want that wide angle, comfort hards is definitely the route that you want to be going, so far as for doing these high end, high speed Formula Drift style tandems and stuff. The racing camshafts I haven't got yet. I have been trying to work towards that. But like I said, back to the body rigidity though. The rigidity is really where it's at, because even if you buy a used car, if you look at the stats and it says normal rigidity for the used car, and you go and you put all this money in the build and all these racing parts and all this other stuff, the car is still going to flex and bend and throw itself, and it's going to, you know what I'm saying, the weight distribution is not going to be even. It's not going to be light. So what you want to make sure you do is, if you buy a used car and it says the rigidity is normal, or if it's bad, or if it's worse, you got to go into the GT Auto, and inside the GT Auto they have a maintenance section. Now once you get into the maintenance section, they've got a tab. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, come on PlayStation, you're slowing me down now. Don't be out here fucking up church's money. Now look, so like I was saying, you want to make sure that when you buy used cars, you definitely check the condition of it and see how this says excellent. When I bought it, I got it from a used dealership. You know what I'm saying? That's how real the game is, son. But no, I went to the used part, got the used car junk, and I had to restore it because I went and increased the rigidity of it, and it was still damaged. So whenever you buy a car from the used dealership, always make sure you do a fresh oil change, or engine overhaul if it needs it, and then restore the rigidity, so that way you can get the most performance out of the car that you want. And I appreciate everybody for watching this video. Before I get out of here though, I am going to give you the suspension setup part of the drift tune. Now the next video, I'll break into tuning the transmission, because the transmission is really where you get your juice. So for the rear, I always drop the rear all the way to the end, and the front, you can kind of raise it to, in a sense, like drag the back down when you want to catch yourself and when you want to e-brake and stuff like that, and use the body weight to help you brake. Anti-roll bar, keep on 1:1. Damping ratio for compression in the front, 35. I'm always a little bit higher. Everybody's tunes is different. Mine isn't the God tune. It's literally just red rump style, what we've been doing, like I said, since GT Sport. Toe angle, I'll put the toe angle out, usually almost closer to 1. And then like I said, so far as with the natural frequency, I always try to keep it usually between like the 2.8 2.9 range to 3.3 range. You know what I'm saying? For me, that's just been my balance point. In the rear, I'll drop it a little bit lower. For the camber, I'll always go full positive for the camber in the rear, and in the front I'll go negative, real wide. For me, like I said, it just helps with my drive style. It's not the sharpest. It is something you do have to kind of control, but it is fun to do once you figure out how to. God damn it, Travis Scott, this ain't the end of the video now. Let me finish doing what I got to do, man. So like I said, with the toe angle in the rear, you want to put the toe angle in, you know what I'm saying, just to give you a little bit of that kick out. And for the part 2, I'm gonna break into the transmissions. But one thing you really want to make sure you do, you want to put your initial torques up. You don't have to start at 60, but as you gradually, you start at 10, go to 20, go to 30, go to 40, and work your way up. And then as you go up, you know what I'm saying, you'll get more comfortable, and you'll find that the faster you go, you don't have to be on the gas all the time. There's times where you can literally hit the e-brake, let go, and let the car weight maneuver for you to slide on the inside of a turn versus trying to power through every single turn and oversteering and stuff like that. And then if you don't know what parts you have on the car, if you feel like you just bought a bunch of random stuff, you can always scroll to the very right and you can check to see what you have and don't have performance wise. Now, so far as sheets, I know a lot of people don't want to keep dancing back and forth between building race cars and drift cars on the same, but when you add a sheet, you can say make one for drift, where you put all your settings on, you know, how you wanted to drift, and then you can go and you can add another sheet. You can change it, switch it up, say you want to do a drag car build, and you don't want to keep having to manually put in the settings back and forth, back and forth. You can just dance between the sheets that you got, like your boy Hall sheet, you know what I'm saying? And you can set them up as you want to set them up, so you don't have to worry about not focusing on the races so much, because you only want to have a drift car and your top car is your best drift car, you know what I'm saying? So that's just one thing that I feel like I could give to you guys to help you guys out, instead of everybody, you know, leaving the lobbies when I come in the lobby, because like I said, on our end, it's all love. You know, we're really not looking to you know, bash anybody. We kind of want to build a community of outlawed, you know, drifters, the people that want to go fast and want to hold angle. You know, I understand on wheel it's a little bit difficult compared to controller, but like I said, we're all together in this same community, the GT community. It's not about who's the best of the best. It's not about who's shitting on who. You know what I'm saying? It's about who can help the next person out, so we can both be sliding together 80, 90 miles an hour and having fun, instead of us dogging each other out because I won't help you and I want to shine over you. So with that being said, this is the part one. I'm going to go ahead and break into a couple clips of what it should look like once you get it fully tuned, and once you do find your balance. And stay tuned for part two, because part two we're going to really break into the transmissions. I'm going to show you how to tune individual gears, and I'm also going to show you how to save your own replays, so that way you can start putting together your clips and your friends and your teams. So make sure that you go ahead and like, comment what you did like, comment what you don't like, comment what you need help on, and I promise either me or somebody else will be there to give some type of assistance, because we need more drifters, you know what I'm saying? We need more hoonigans in the house. So appreciate y'all. No further ado, go ahead and check out some of these clips, and y'all make sure y'all have a good day. Everybody be safe.
I'm riding up uptown. I'm a motherfucking monster. One hand on the wheel, one hand on my dick. I'm a motherfucking monster. Riding up uptown. One hand on the wheel, one hand on my dick. Want that green light, I'm speeding. Fourth wheel on, I'm weaving. I got red eyes and slight seizures. On my conscience, feeling them bleachers. Ooh, girl, with this camera on, they can't see us. Tossed in a little more dank and a little more drink than the flame might need. Tero Puente with the candy top. Fuck around, make the Latinas pop. It's a new world order. Never had my head on my shoulders. Beware the monsters. Ain't that what your preacher told you? The flame 500 degrees from the uptown to the Magnolia.